Hey there, my name is Monty Hayes. I'm reaching out. I talked with one of your guys, Jay, yesterday, and a wonderful guy. He mentioned there's a handful of managers, so I'm not sure who to address this to, but hopefully at least one of you guys are seeing this. If all of you are, wonderful. Hello, hello. What I do basically, I just wanted to send over a video, a few tips and tricks that can help you guys get more traffic, more business to your website. You're probably wondering, because I can read minds. I'm kidding. Just ask my wife. But you're probably wondering, like, why would I do this? What's in it for me? What I've learned uh, throughout the years working with businesses, I like working with home remodeling, just family stuff. But what I've learned is that business owners are just too busy to learn really what the internet, what benefit there can be for their company, for their business, using the internet. So you don't really take the time to learn it. But I've ultimately what I've learned is that most of the time it's just hesitation with who to hire, who's the expert, who's not, who's just some random dude. Uh, so what I've done, I found that if I just give you guys a free strategy plan, no strings attached, of some actual things that you guys can do, pretty simple, nothing fancy to impact your business. Number one, free, no strings attached. Like I said, I'm not selling anything. But more importantly, what I've learned is that what this has done is giving it to you for free. It's resulted in a few business owners just, raising their hand, reaching out, saying, "Hey, I like you, Monty. Please do this for me." And I just get my team on it, and we take care of it. And so, if by the end of this video you like what you've heard, you see the value, that I've got a few tricks up my sleeve that I can help your business, then shoot me a message, and we can go from there. I'll get my team working on it. Or if at the end of this video you simply just want to take the free insight and the information and go do the work yourself or have somebody else do it, that's fine. Honestly, truly, at the end of the day, the whole point is I like helping businesses, genuinely. And I know that's odd, but I like to think I'm different. But anyways, nonetheless, I'm going to jump in real quick. Three things I'm going to show you guys that can help improve your business's online presence. Number one is content. And so most businesses content, business owners know that you've got to have, stuff on your website. And just food for thought, the average length of the number one result in home remodeling, especially in Texas, Colorado, Florida, the number one thing that business owners are putting on their website is at least 1,500 words on your homepage. I recommend you put at least 1,500. So when I plug you guys in, I see 131 words on your homepage. So the obvious thing for me to do then is what I want to do is just compare you to your competition. Success leaves clues. So if we look at your competition, they're obviously doing something right to be in the number one, two, three, four, or five spots. So if I look up remodeling in Austin here, uh, looking at the top three, you've got Austin Dream Remodeling. I've seen their site. It's beautiful, together design. Teamwork does a great job as well. Stair Remodel, they're sponsored. They're paying to get that spot, and I'll touch on that here in a little bit. But if I plug in even just Austin Dream, here's their site. Scroll through. Here's Together. Here's Teamwork. If I look at all their word counts, Austin here, excuse me, they're getting over 800, 400 with team, and then together they're looking at 1,800 words. So I mean, right then and there, you can see these guys are even at a college graduate level. They've got a lot of keywords there, and you're going to see here in just a second. I look at this tool, Ahrefs. I pay a couple $100 a month for, and what this does is kind of let me look behind the digital curtain. And so when I plug your website in, you guys have got 68 keywords, some strength and some authority. Now, if I compare your competitors to you guys, Austin, for example, they've got a few more keywords, they've got some authority, they've got backlinks, and I'll touch on those two things here in just a little bit. But they have more authority, they have more mentions of their name, their address, their phone number, something that attaches other sites, other people's websites to theirs, which just gives Google more reason to trust them and rank them higher. The same would go for Together. Now they've got over 1,300 keywords and a lot of strength in their sites and links. And the same goes for Teamwork. They've got a couple hundred with some strength and authority. Comparing that to yours, there's just some areas that you guys can improve on. I'd love to help. Now, what I want to do is touch on the second thing, and that would be essentially citations. Before I do that, I want to go back to what I was referring to with the ads. So if I look at you guys, on what we call the Google Business Profile. The Map Pack section is what it's called. This is a big section for where people can see the name, address, and phone number of your business. That is vital. These are essentially the citations from other businesses that mention your name, your address, your phone number. And really what it does is it just gives you directories that point to your page. It establishes business legitimacy, and the specific numbers that I'm looking at include the referencing domains, 94, 230, 92, and you guys have half of those. What these are basically just other sites that directly refer to the name, address, and phone number of your business. Now, we could easily copy and paste the 90, the 230 of these guys, but the point is not to just copy. You obviously want to dominate your competition. So between 2 and 300 is kind of like a standard. Together is doing a great job. Your competitors on the other side are doing it's at least half of or double of what you have. So the idea is you want to just do more to bring yourself ranked higher, especially on the Google Business Profile section. Because if I type in or if I click on Austin, they've got their name, they've got their address, and they've got their phone number here as well. The same would go for all those businesses. If I go to yours, I've got the name, but I don't have the address, and I do have the phone number here, but there's no address. Now, I know you guys are up on the northwest side, I believe. So just one more thing that you guys can do to simply increase your ranking on Google. So content, great. We want to improve keywords and the number of words on your homepage. Citations, those are just going to give you some more business authority, or excuse me, those are going to give you legitimacy and references from other sites as well. And the third thing is what I kind of like to call link juice, or what we call backlinks. We touched on those a little bit. If I look at the backlinks that you guys have, it's 44. When we look at your competition, 457, 1100, 167. So they've got us there. Just something that to consider. Think of it kind of like a popularity contest. This is only going to directly increase the authority and the ranking of your website by having other sites connect to yours and show that Google can trust you and rank you guys higher as well. So full summary recap of what I've provided here. And actually, I want to go into the content and the keywords that your competitors are using. So when we look at you guys with 68, what you guys are being ranked for, you're being ranked for kitchen sink trends, bathtub conversions, tub shower conversions, some very specifics. If we look even at Austin, they've got Remodel Austin, and they're in the top position. They're not in the top position for that. They're in the top 10 position for home remodeling in Bushy Creek. The 1300 with Together, they are in the top position for remodeling in Austin. Now they've got number one spots for some specifics, including their brand. That's common, but top 3 for Austin remodeling and design, Together Design, and top 5 for home remodeling. Obviously, we want you guys to have the same kind of rankings so that you can get the positions to show up on at least the first page. Now, the idea is essentially ultimately, the idea is for you guys to just dominate your competition. So we look at what they do. We don't just copy. We don't just paste what they've done. The idea is to really dominate the competition. So if at the end of this video you feel like, where do we go from here? I like your style. I like your services, whatever. You like my ugly face. Let me know. I'll leave a link at the bottom of this video that you can book on my calendar. My phone number is 719-418-0630. Again, my name's Monty Hayes. However you go about this, if you decide like, hey, thanks for the free advice, I'm going to go a different direction, that's fine. Like I said, this was free, no strings attached. And if you want to chat, let me know. I'd be happy to help. If worst case scenario, if you could just give me some feedback, text, email, however you guys want, just give me some feedback of what you guys thought about this video and how it might be able to help you in the future. Have a great day. Talk with you soon.